Hi friends, thank you for watching. My name is Mia and this is my virtual vanity, a place where we both love makeup and we're quite critical of it. Today, I'm presenting to you another video in my aesthetic makeup series, which is a series where I explore makeup inspired by different seasons, colors, aesthetics. Today we are going to be talking about light academia. I also have a dark academia video, which I've done a couple of months back, and that will be linked down below. Without further ado, let's explore light academia aesthetic and all of the wonderful golden light things it has to offer. Let's talk a bit about what light academia is. Light academia is an academic type aesthetic, which is the emotionally positive and visually light counterpart of dark academia. They both romanticize academic life, learning and studying, without any of the realities or drawbacks of such an environment. It's incredibly romanticized. It takes all of the good, none of the bad, and all of the beautiful aesthetic things that come with being in an academic, scholarly environment and having that type of attitude, that type of clothing. Like dark academia, light academia involves an interest in literature, music, art, history, learning in general. And while dark academia typically involves intense and emotionally charged themes such as tragedy, the meaning of life, heartbreak, oppression, escapism, death, the frailty of all existence, etc. Light academia themes are a sunnier, airier counterpart to that: joy, happiness, the power of friendship, love, gratitude, triumph, discovery, and none of the tortured genius that dark academia seems to really lean on. Without further ado, let's get started on the video. I realize my nails are not very dark academia, but I just did them before I got the idea for this video, and I love the color, so I'm not taking them off. Anyway, let's get started. A palette that I feel is the love child between light academia and dark academia is the Neve Side by Side Nude palette. It's like the first two rows are light academia and then the second two rows are its dark counterpart. I really love the airiness of all of these mattes. They blend themselves and the shimmers are really beautiful and multi-dimensional, so they really take two easy peasy streak of color one eyeshadow looks for when you're running late to your lecture but you still want to look sparkly and beautiful like a ray of sunlight. Another good palette for light academia aesthetic would be the Urban Decay Naked 3. This is a much more rose gold, a more romantic palette, fit for a date with you and your books, maybe a little bit of research with someone special near the lake on a sunny, beautiful day, or escaping to a secret garden at your boarding school, something like that. These are very romantic shades to me, and they're very light, very wearable day to day. I like the shimmers most, so I like Buzz and Trick the most. Liar as well, but I feel that the more we go into this half of the palette, again, it's a half and half palette. So there's light academia up until this point, and then Nooner marks the line of demarcation and straddles the two worlds, and then you've got dark academia on this side. This is a good beginner palette for someone that wants something effortless, that doesn't want it to be very punchy, that doesn't want it to draw attention. They just wants a little bit of something on the eyes. ColourPop Ritz is like light moonlight scattering on the water, or in the case of light academia, the light of a beautiful early dawn where you didn't realize you just spent it all night studying and the light hits just right. It's a very beautiful, wet-looking sort of shadow that has a translucent base, but I've seen it look beautiful on deeper skin tones as well, and the shimmers are really fine and very beautiful. Melkior Bright Nude is again a single that is very not in your face. It enhances the beautiful eyes that you used to read with. instead of overpowering them with color. Beautiful golden type of top, again very reflective. I like to use it on low makeup or no makeup days, just tapped in the middle of the lid. You see what beautiful reflect it has when I move my hand. I also have some singles that I want to present to you. Similar to ColourPop Ritz is Nabla Water Dream, which again has a translucent base and this beautiful shimmer surging throughout it, like sunlight coming through an ancient library's window. Looxi Bougee is more intense and more golden for those summer days spent studying. So this is a more intense eyeshadow for those bold enough to go for true gold. Bernovich 182 and 186 are again those types of beautiful reflective shades, but whereas with Water Dream and with Ritz you can kind of still see the base color, with Bernovich 182 you can barely see it, and it's more, I would say, more iridescent. It's a bit more magical. And then 186 is another one of those goldy, beautifully toned shades. Bernovich X04 is a much sparklier shadow with a top base and a silver shift throughout. And then last but not least, Neve Cosmetics Unicorno is a subtle duochrome shift from burnt peach to a gold. Again, a very beautiful daily look sort of shade. For lips, I have 4 options in my own collection that remind me of Dark Academia, and I'll start with the one with the more spectacular packaging. I'm not going to lie, I chose this specifically for the packaging because it is in topic with one of the things that Light and Dark Academia love, aka ancient civilizations and long lost history. This is from the Zeesea Egyptian collection, and this is in the shade 301. Inside the tube, we've got this beautiful nudie rose. Again, a very romantic shade. It's got a little bit of golden shimmer sprinkled throughout, but you can't really feel it on the lips. This is a very romantic date at the museum, commenting on the paintings, and then just a stroll through a garden type of shade. Then we have a newer acquisition in my collection. This is MAC Teddy 2.0 from their Powder Kiss formula. This is a blotted lip matte type of shade. It doesn't dry out the lips too much, but it is less hydrating than the Zeesea. This is a very neutral sort of shade, perfect for everything, and it will go with both a beautiful white blazer as well as a pressed linen shirt. Kiko Hydra lip gloss. This is one of my favorite gloss formulas because it's shiny but it's not sticky, and it's really hydrating as well. As you can see, this is a beautiful creamy beige nude that goes with everything. Then we've got Fenty Gloss Bomb, and this is in the OG Fenty Glow. This is rosier and slightly darker than the Kiko, and slightly more lucent as well. So whereas Dark Academia would have frost-bitten lips or lips slightly reddened from chewing on them too much while studying, chapped lips, I feel that Light Academia has a more airy, more neutral, more nude type of look. But again, nude depends very much on your skin tone, so I feel that if you're deeper than me, the nudes that would be Light Academia for you would be what Dark Academia shades would be for me. So you know, the aesthetic adapts depending on what your skin tone is. I forgot one eyeshadow. This is the Kiko Milano Wet and Dry eyeshadow, and this is in the shade 200. You can see that this has been loved. This is a taupey champagne that is quite neutral in tone. See, it's almost my skin tone at base, and then you have this beautiful, beautiful reflect on it. I am going to admit that yet again I chose this particular product from the packaging alone. This is the Now Black Close Up Pressed Powder, and it's a powder I really enjoy, but I feel someone that would be oilier than me, I have a dry skin type, will like this even more. For me, this is a very spring, summer, hot weather type of powder. And as you can see, the packaging is quite cosmetically elegant. It's got those golden accents that can be found everywhere in dark and light academia. Highlighter, 2 picks, one for the aesthetic because of the packaging and the imprint. This is the Zeesea highlighter, and this is in SO2, and this is actually literary inspired. You see it's got like this beautiful clock, Alice in Wonderland type of print. This is a pinky champagne highlighter. It's very beautiful and very wearable for day to day. Then you've got the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension. This is a classic highlighter. I feel years ago everyone and their mom on YouTube had this highlighter, and this is a more cold champagne gold type of highlighter. So you can see the difference. Again, we have something more romantic and we have something airier and lighter. Last but not least, blush. I chose both of these, both for the colors and for the compacts, which are very, very pretty. The Kiko Milano Lost in Amalfi blush in Silky Sand reminds me of just a Versailles type of castle. It's very ornate to me, and this is a warm peachy shade. It pulls slightly terracotta on me and slightly weirdly orange in this swatch, but it pulls very neutral, almost bronzery on me on the cheeks. Then we've got the H&M Beauty blush, and this is in Rosy Brown. Again, a very cosmetically elegant packaging, and the shade is again very light, very neutral. As much as I love clown makeup, it has no place in this aesthetic. Just a very beautiful rose tone that you can use on both cheeks and eyes. So yeah, these were it. These were my light academia inspired makeup picks. Please let me know your opinion on what I picked down below. Everything will be linked. If you want to save up some money on the Zeesea stuff, I also have a code with them. If you've got any makeup that reminds you of light academia in your vanity, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and have a wonderful evening, morning, second breakfast, third lunch, or whatever it is you're from. Bye! Bye!